My name is Marwa Hachem, and I'm a fourth-year software engineering student. I'm getting ready to graduate this semester, and my presentation is about Empower. So basically how I empowered myself through my UM-Dearborn experience. So a little bit about me. I'm a Fordson High School graduate here in Dearborn, Michigan. I'm a math person, but I'm also a little bit of a grammar freak. I love to bake. And oh yeah, I'm a UM-Dearborn 2020 difference maker. And for those of you who don't know what that is, that's one of the most honorable awards a student can win on campus for leadership, scholarship, academics, just for overall making a change on campus. So I'll begin with my road to leadership, how I began my UM-Dearborn journey. And this is, I know there's a lot of text here, so I'll just go over it real quick. This is where I first began in October 2017. I joined student government as a fellow. That was my title. Over the years, I became a senator, Senate clerk, secretary, and then ended up with Speaker of the Senate. Then I also established a new student org on campus with my friends, the Institute of Software Engineers. Later on, I became president of the Institute of Software Engineers. I was also involved with the First Gen Student Committee, still am. And one of my most recent titles is Society of Women Engineers President. This is something I'm really proud of because I didn't think I would actually get it this far. And also recently, as of October 2020, I was elected as a student rep for CECS's Dean Student Advisory Council. And for present, I am serving my university with these various leadership roles that I'm very proud of. So my first step to empowerment is identity. We want to recognize and value identity. So obviously you can see there's 3 steps, and then in the end we'll achieve empowerment. Identity means, when I say you want to recognize it, I mean you want to understand who you are and what makes you unique. But then you also need to value it. So that means favoring every detail of your background and using those details to help you personally, professionally, and academically. I didn't realize how important identity was until I stepped out of high school. And that's because, as I said, my high school was in Dearborn, and I had a lot of my friends, everyone kind of looked like me. So once I came to U of M-Dearborn, I really was in a new area, basically, I could say. So when I want to reflect on it, I began proudly labeling myself as an Arab and as a Lebanese American student. This was something I never did before up until I came to U of M-Dearborn because that's part of me. I attended other cultural events to expand my knowledge on the world around me. And I realized that identity is more than just your name or your religion or even your phone number. It's your gender, your beliefs, your personality, everything about you just has to do with your identity. Because of this, I was able to relate it to the Talent Gateway, and I earned skills such as global intercultural fluency. After this experience, I started filling out some Talent Gateway challenges, and I realized that I do relate to these, and I can use what I'm learning to help me on with my college career. So for my next step, I have perspectives. This is also something I learned, and I felt really like it was eye-opening for me. So on our next step, we want to view, examine, and then shift perspectives. So for that, I mean, we want to listen to new ideas, which is view. We want to compare new ideas, which is examine, and then we want to accept new ideas, which is shift. However, I did learn that sometimes it's okay if you don't want to accept new ideas, you can just adjust your perspective. It's not always one right answer. Important, I learned that when you stop immediately saying no to things, you begin to thrive mentally, socially, academically, and professionally. So what I like to tell myself is stop, think, examine, and adjust. With my reflection on this, I learned to cooperate with my teammates, my group mates, and my executive boards better. I sought out to listen first and only speak when necessary. I didn't think my input was needed most of the time. Sometimes I just wanted to hear what other people had to say. From this, I learned open-mindedness and leadership, which I also used throughout the Talent Gateway. I started filling out things like I'm a student leader challenges, I was able to more reflect on what it meant to be a leader and what it meant to be open-minded. I'm sorry, and that from that was able for me to basically hands-on be an open-minded leader. And for step 3, the third step to empowerment is to own it. And obviously you see it right there, we're almost at empowerment. So when you own it, what I mean by that is you have abilities that no one else does, and believing in yourself is vital to achieve empower. So in terms of job hunting, this was something I struggled with, but I only realized it when I was talking to my friends who were also struggling. I said, if you don't believe in yourself, how can anyone else believe in you? So if you're going to an employer and you really don't think you're going to get this job, why would they think you're going to get this job? And from that, I learned that confidence is learned. It's not something you are born with. Everyone can be confident. Everyone can, as long as you believe in yourself and you know that you can do these things, you are able to get whatever you want, own whatever you want, and, achieve whatever you want. It's kind of more like just a personal psychological thing. So I learned that as long as I'm confident, I can, move forward with anything. And because of that, because of my confidence, I saw my favorite quote, which I want to share with you all. You have to be odd to be number one. Like I said, everyone has different abilities. Being odd kind of makes you stand out and makes you a more desirable candidate. For example, if you're looking for a job, or just someone that's, for example, presenting in a showcase. You have these skills, and being confident will help you later on in the future. That's it for my presentation. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, you can find me. This is my email. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you can also achieve empower like me. Thank you.